As a cohort, we have successfully passed through the rigorous recruitment process from over 186 applicants. It is a resigning moment to be one of the 25 young professionals who have been advanced to this level. My distinguished audience, I urge you to look around the room for the moment. You can feel the smiles. You can sense the atmosphere that it is indeed the graduation ceremony of Class 11. This day gathers not just graduates, but officials of government and the private sector, PYPP alumni, the respective and current PYPs, our families, our friends, and well-wishers. Today's program seeks to present unique speeches, testimonials, recognitions, and presentation of awards, followed by a keynote address from His Excellency President Joseph Yuan Boakai, delivered through the representation of Honorable Cornelius Crad, Deputy Minister of Administration at the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs. We will also hear a special remarks from Dr. Josiah Joka Jinion, Director General of the Civil Service Agency of Liberia and a current chairperson of the PYPP Board. The program will further feature tastes of our cultural brilliance, showcasing dances, soul-touching music, and spoken word performances. Moreover, we will have special announcement from Mr. Charles N. Wilson, Deputy Director for Finance and Administration, PYPP, followed by photo sessions and refreshment. We are grateful that you joined us to be part of this great and amazing day. Please enjoy every moment of this program and stay blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Randolph Lane. Testimonial, mentoring a PYP. Let's welcome to the stage Mr. Bowen L. Sayon, Chief Executive Officer, the Nature Compact.
Honorable Kura, Dr. Jokai, distinguished guests here. I am privileged and I am very happy to give this short statement on the impact of the President Young Professional Program. For most of you who are members of this particular program, I would say to you, find a wife quickly. Find a husband quickly. There is no other program in Liberia that has successfully built families, built careers, contributed to the impact of government over time, including the private sector, than the President Young Professional Program. I say this because for over 10 years, I've seen the impact of this program, and from the time I transitioned from public service to private sector to international development, the lessons from the President Young Professional Program and my mentorship when I started as an intern has always followed me to become the professional I am today. Nature Compact, we are privileged to have a partnership arrangement with the PYPP program, PYPP, and I and our team, we have had the privilege of guiding and mentoring two to date interns in our institution, Pearl, May, Dumba, and Ellen now to date. And throughout the time, I have seen them grow because I, as an individual who started my career as an intern, I have had the opportunity to instill into them the professionalism and accountability to oneself that that's required in growth and development. But to most of you who will be transitioning from here, for most of you who are mentors and guides, there are a few things I wanted to point out that we must always be mindful of as we continuously impact the next generation of professionals. And the first thing I've learned as an individual, as a professional, as a mentor, is the first thing is to create a system of trust between you and your mentee. And that in itself provides the basis for their growth and development. I've had the opportunity to see them flourish because I trusted them with particular tasks and because I showed them what was expected and what the level and the standard that they needed to deliver at. The next point is to learn to listen. Listen to them. As young as they are, they have different spectrum through which they see things. And as a professional who you think you know most of everything that you've seen so far, you are easily swayed away and you get things mixed up. Learn to listen to your mentees because you are a guide for them. Be a guide. Don't be a boss. Be a guide and don't be a boss. Have a friendship with them because after this program, you will definitely need them and they will definitely need you. Have a relationship with them. The next point I found that Nature Compact has really benefited from this program is we've been able to set clear expectations to facilitate our growth, our mutual growth and development. And that has helped us. As a mentor, be able to give constructive feedback. Constructive feedback because they depend on you fully. They depend on you for everything. If you miss the process of guiding them and nurturing them properly, trust me, they will grow up and they will become the wrong types of professionals that we need. I also was able to work along with our past and current intern to be able to give them a sense of independence and knowing fully well that this particular task you are responsible to deliver. Overall, I would like to say a big thank you to Siata. I see the level of work you do. Sadia, I see the level of work you do. We are all beneficiaries of that. And I know you deserve a lot and a bigger hand applause. But thank you so much because as a result of this organization, as a result of this platform, my institution, our institution now sit on the table and we provide advice to government, private sector, and international partners on how best to manage natural resources in Liberia. Thank you so much.
Testimony of a PYP by a graduate, Emmanuel Keo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Permit me to stand on our existing protocol and also permit me to reference two of my key scripture that I held me on all through this journey of my 2-year fellowship as a PYP. And I would love to quote from the book of St. John chapter 3 verse 27. It says that a man can receive nothing unless it is given to him from heaven because there is no other source except the sovereign will of God. And also permit me to quote from the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 5 that says that, not that I am sufficiently qualified in myself to claim anything as coming from me, but my sufficiency and qualification comes from God. Standing here today as a proud graduate of PYPP Class 11, I am deeply grateful to the vision bearer for creating a platform that transforms aspirations into impact. And I believe that our nation's future depends on empowered, well-trained, and ethically grounded young leaders. To the president of your professional management team, your guardians, your patience, your tireless dedication has shaped us into better professionals and citizens. I also acknowledge the Civil Service Agency, our esteemed government ministry and agency, our SOEs, our private institution, for entrusting us with essential responsibilities. And to our sponsors, MasterCard Foundations, we are grateful for your sacrifices and believing in our future. To my colleagues, thank you for walking this journey with me in unity, resilience, and purpose. We enter this fellowship as individuals with dreams, but today we graduates a network of leaders united by a shared commitment to excellence and service. Before PYPP, I had ambition, determination, and a strong desire to contribute to liberal progress. But I lacked the structural opportunity to translate these aspirations into actionable steps. I carry a very real fear. The prevailing job market often leaves young professionals vulnerable, and I long for an environment where fairness, merit, mentorship were non-negotiable principles. Learning about PYP was a relief. The fellowship's transparent merit-based process restored my belief and confidence that fairness and equitable opportunities in leadership development were possible. I applied, was selected, and placed at the Liberia Electricity Corporation as a technical assistant to the Chief Operating Officer in 2023. This placement was a left line. My placement at LEC marked the beginning of a truly transformative journey. I was entrusted with responsibility that not only pushed my limit, but also exposed me to strategic decision-making, teaching me to operate in a high-impact environment. Early in my fellowship as a PYP, I was paired with one of West Africa's finest power system engineers, Mr. Kwame Kwekwina, who is now the current managing director of the Electricity Corporation of Ghana. He molded discipline, expertise, and excellence. When his contract concluded, I was also honored to serve as a special technical assistant to the current Deputy Managing Director for Operation, Mr. Thomas Z. Gongaun of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. This new role deepened my involvement in high-level decision-making, operational planning, and problem-solving under pressure. It was here that I fully understood that leadership is about influence, responsibility, result, not titles. The PYPP model shaped my growth through every component, ranging from orientation and the responsive training. The 2 weeks orientation laid the foundation, but the continual monthly training honed my skills. The immersion excursion, seeing governance beyond the capital, helped me to understand the reality, challenges, and resilience our rural community face, and the need for inclusive service delivery. The mentorship component of this program has largely impacted my life today